Welcome, everyone. Today's story takes us into the world of cinema, where a legendary actress has sparked fresh debate about one of the most iconic characters in film history, James Bond. Dame Helen Mirren, known for her commanding screen presence and outspoken views, recently shared her thoughts on whether 007 could ever be played by a woman. Her answer was clear and firm. Bond, she believes, has to be a guy. In a new interview, Mirren explained her reasoning. Although she proudly calls herself a feminist and has often challenged outdated portrayals of women on screen, she feels that changing Bond's gender would simply not work. According to her, Bond's essence is tied to the character as originally created, a suave British spy, steeped in a very specific history and tradition. "You can't have a woman," she said. "It just doesn't work. James Bond has to be James Bond, otherwise it becomes something else." Her comments add a new layer to a debate that has been circulating for years, especially since Daniel Craig stepped down from the role after No Time to Die. While some fans have embraced the idea of a female Bond, others, Mirren included, argue that instead of rewriting the character, Hollywood should focus on creating strong, original roles for women in the spy genre. In fact, Mirren has pointed to the real history of courageous female spies whose stories remain untold. She believes these stories deserve their own spotlight rather than being filtered through the Bond franchise. It's worth noting that Helen Mirren is not alone in her view. Her co-star and former Bond himself, Brosnan, has echoed similar feelings. Brosnan expressed his excitement to see which male actor will inherit the role, carrying on the legacy of Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and Daniel Craig. But the conversation is far from one-sided. Cultural critics and fans across the world have challenged Mirren's stance. They argue that Bond's key qualities, charm, intelligence, sophistication, patriotism, are not inherently male. Couldn't a woman, or even a gender-fluid performer, embody those traits convincingly? Some believe that reimagining the role could bring fresh energy to the franchise, while others suggest the creation of entirely new characters could push storytelling in exciting directions. This debate also touches on the broader question of how franchises evolve in modern times. Should beloved characters remain unchanged to preserve tradition, or should they adapt to reflect the diversity and creativity of today's world? With Amazon MGM now holding the future of the Bond series, many wonder how the producers will navigate this delicate balance of honoring the past while appealing to a new generation of viewers. Helen Mirren herself embodies this tension. On one hand, she has long criticized the Bond series for its profound sexism in its portrayal of women, calling it outdated and limiting. On the other hand, she also respects the character's iconic status and argues that his identity should remain as originally intended. For her, the answer lies not in replacing Bond, but in building new stories that stand on their own, featuring female leads with the depth and complexity audiences crave. So, what do you think? Should James Bond always remain a man, as Helen Mirren insists? Or is it time for the character to evolve in a bold new way? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know where you stand on this fascinating debate.